In this video I'm going to show you how to set up a survey or trivia quiz. First of all, go to My SMS Campaigns and then select Trivia. Trivia can either be short quizzes or just surveys. In this particular example I've set up a trivia quiz. You can also mix two types of quizzes together. You can have short questions with one correct answer or just feedback. To create a new trivia quiz, you select Create New Trivia and then give it a title and a keyword and then click Save, and then proceed on to fill in the details below. I've already created a trivia demo to show you how it works in practice. You have to complete each section of these steps, same as before. So I've given my title here, Trivia Demo. You can add in additional tracking information should you choose. If you have shortcode enabled, you can select from here for your keyword. And then you need to fill in the following sections. The welcome message, which is the first message they will receive on their smartphone or mobile phone. If they get the correct answer, then fill in this section here. Incorrect answer would be as follows. And then if they've already taken the quiz previously, they'll get this message on their mobile phone. And finally, once they've finished, they'll receive this message. Once you finish this, scroll back up again and click Save. As usual, the next thing you need to do is find one of your assigned numbers. This is currently an unused number on the system, so I've selected it and clicked Update, and then Save. Finally, the most important part is the actual questions and the answers. I've pre-populated this particular demo with some answers already. Let me show you how that works. I can click on the down arrow key to look at the examples, or I can select Edit. You can see here from the questions that in this particular case I've added in a question which has a right answer as well as two wrong answers. The correct answer is specified by the tick box here. If you don't want to have a question with right or wrong answers, perhaps if you're doing a survey, then you can select General Response, and you'll see that I do that in the final question in this series. So click Save and then go on to add the next question by clicking on the plus arrow up here. In the second question, I've again got three possible answers. You're not limited to the number of answers that you can have whilst you're creating the quiz. As I mentioned earlier, in this third question there is no right or wrong answer. So in this particular case I've specified that it's a general response question rather than a right or a wrong. Let me just finish off by showing you how to add a final question. So click on the plus green button here. Then you need to specify when to send the question. Normally you'll want to do this immediately and in sequence, so select immediately. Although you can select a day. For example, if I wanted this to appear on the second day at a certain time, I could choose from the correct time in this drop down menu, but in this particular case I'm going to select immediately. So again, this particular question has no right or wrong answer, so it's a general response. Then I click Save. If I wanted to add in another multiple choice question with one correct answer, I would click on the plus button here. I'm going to send it immediately, and then I'm going to ask my question. It's not a general response question, so I select No. Then I'm going to add three answers, one of which will be correct. What you put in this field here determines what the person needs to reply on their mobile phone. In this particular case I'm choosing numbers, but you could actually make it the day of the week, which would also make sense, but they would have to type in more information on their phone. So usually it's nicer just to use a number because it saves them time. I'm going to add in another option now. And then finally I'll add in the correct answer. You can put the correct answer anywhere you like. So I check this box here to say that it's correct, and then I select Save. And then finally press the Save button up here and we're done. For existing trivia quizzes you can add as many questions as you like. For advanced campaign options you can add in an autoresponder, but this has already been covered previously in the SMS campaign section. And that finishes off trivia and polling campaigns.